How's it going, everybody? This is going to be a quick video about Black Knight and the trap Scopely is setting for everybody when it comes to your cores, and when it comes to your DPCs, and when it comes to the convoluted nature of his release. We're going to get into that video right now. So first thing I want to talk about is just how good this character is, because this is going to be game-changing. This character will be game-changing, and he scales like no other character has before. So the biggest part of this character's kit is that when an enemy attacks him, if he has charged and not exhausted, can't get exhausted in arena yet, he'll clear all barrier on that enemy and attack for 30% of his max health. His max health is why he scales like no other. He also is going to clear immunity on the enemy, apply heal block, trauma, and 3 bleeds. He'll lose 1 charge, and this attack is unavoidable, cannot be blocked, and gains 1000% extra focus. So before we get too deep into the weeds on the trap, I just want to show you guys this infographic. I do these for all new characters. This is the one for Black Knight. As far as T4, passive is the most important T4 in my opinion. It's essential. The special is also very, very good. It's going to give him Safeguard. It is his opening attack. The ultimate and the basics seem to be luxuries of the ultimate, pulling quite far ahead because it increases the damage based on his life. So once again, scaling off life. He's going to be one of the few characters that I think is actually a fortifier. So he's getting Drain, which is going to be very, very impactful as he's going to be retaliating. Now, Striker does do a heal based on 50% of the damage dealt, but I don't think that is applied on retaliation. But Striker is intriguing because the bleeds Black Knight puts out, they will scale higher because of Striker. I got to find out if the Striker ISO 5 level, the blue 5, if the Retaliate gets that heal. We'll do a lot of tests, we'll figure that out, but for right now, definitely a fortifier. If you want more of these infographics, we do them for all new characters and all new teams on the Patreon. Link is in the description below. It's $1 a month, and it helps support the channel in a very, very big way. But let's get back to the trap now. So, we are going to be getting huge compensation for the issue that happened with the candy store, okay? So they will be giving us, everybody, 300,000 heart candy if you didn't take part in that issue. But here's where I'm going to put my conspiratorial hat on real quick. People who are very engaged are online when events happen because these issues happen all the time. And a lot of people blew a lot of their cores to take advantage of the millions of heart candy they had. Now, they're not going to get that back. It doesn't look like they're going to be compensated the same way other people who didn't take part of it are going to get compensated. That's a whole other conversation. I actually don't even know where I fall on that. I like the idea of them not giving more things to people who exploit, but I don't like the idea of they set a standard where exploiting was something that you had to do or you fell behind. So I don't find that the people who exploit it, I don't think they are morally wrong. I think they've just been burned so many times by Scopely in the past that this became the precedent. So I don't know how I feel about this. I'm glad the vast majority of players, especially people who are asleep during those time zones, I'm glad that they're actually going to get stuff. That makes me happy, but there is a warning here as well. 300,000 is a lot. You might be tempted to core this store, say if you're trying to make the final push for Skrull, or you're trying to get some more T4s, or some diamond credits, or some dark promos for these characters. I think it is ill-advised to core this store. I think you want to take whatever God grants you in RNG for this store, because Black Knight is going to be available in his orbs. Now, this character is legendary level. I cannot stress that enough. He is going to flip the game on his head without his team. He's going to be a plug-and-play character like no other. He's going to be better than Nightcrawler. He's going to be better than Void Knight. He's going to affect the game in a much, much bigger way. And unlike Zombie Iron Man or Zombie Juggernaut, he will be in the store. This is their official blog. So today, he will be available for 675 cores, and it does have up to 180 Black Knight shards. So it's going to be like a regular character. We don't know how long his orbs will be in the store. That seems to be something that fluctuates, but it's going to be important because it seems like his release method is going to be a little interesting. But before you core his orb today, don't, okay? When he is first released, wait a few days. We're going to talk about why. We have the Paint the Town Red. This is a data mine that's coming where we're going to be gaining progress by spending power cores. We're going to get a bunch of stuff. Who knows if there's going to be a leaderboard there or whatever the case may be. It may be beneficial to save your cores for that. And we know that this event is coming on the 19th to the 26th, okay? So don't core for him right away, but you should probably be saving your cores for him on the 19th when it drops. Here's the warning. I'm not sure if the orb will still be around during this spending core event. I know that they did have it when Nightcrawler came, and Nightcrawler was a character kind of this level, but again, Black Knight is just way, way better. I'm going to try and find out in the Envoy Discord if they'll tell us, like, hey, the Black Knight orb will still be available. Normally, they would never give that information. If you want to know what I'm doing, I will probably be waiting for this because it's only 3 days. And if I look in the game right now, Red Goblin is still available. It's been a week. He's already outside of his red stars. Gwenom was up for like a week, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be available. I would hate to give that that advice and then people do it and you can't get Black Knight. I think that would suck. But I just want to give that's what I'm doing for the record. All right. And the reason we want to get as many shards on Black Knight, not just because he's going to affect everything, but he's also required for the next legendary. More details coming soon. Who knows what this next legendary character will be? We don't know if it's going to be a Scourge style legendary or the old awful legendary event where you needed to have the entire team at 5 stars. Hopefully that's not the case. If it is a Scourge style unlock, then it's Black Knight to the moon and the rest of his team, you get what you get and you go from there, right? Because it is a war defense team. Besides Captain America, they all seem kind of trash as plug-and-play characters. Black Knight is definitely the star of the team, so you're going to want him to be very, very big. But there's even more to this story. I don't know if Black Knight's free-to-play release method is going to be good. Coring his orb might be super important, and if you're a spender, getting a couple extra offers may be the way too. We don't know when this character will be made farmable. I don't think it's going to follow the line of the Undying team because he's not in his release method as far as the orbs being available. And I think, you know, the way he's going to impact things, I think they're going to want people to go hard on him and he'll be farmable, he'll be in passes and stuff like that. Because if you have a big Black Knight and you're facing big Black Knights, you're more likely to start really getting that itch for Mephisto, who has a... They've kind of hinted in a Strike Time video that he's going to have something to do with Exhaust, which will shut down Black Knight. So I think that everyone getting a big Black Knight will start creating that itch to get Mephisto, and people will start pushing for that much, much harder than they otherwise would have. But his free-to-play unlock does not look great, especially if you're a newer player like my new account. I'll speak on that a little bit here too. But it looks like we're going to be earning his Cold-Blooded Orbs from Sword, Satellite, Milestones, and Ranked Rewards. There is a chance that the Milestones give very little, and the Ranked Rewards give a lot. And that'd be a problem, right? Because, I mean, the biggest spenders are the ones that get the highest ranks anyway. So then they give the impression they're giving a lot of shards out, but they're not, because they're giving it to people that already bought him up to 7 yellow stars kind of thing. We'll have to wait and see what those rewards look like, if this data mine is even correct. He's also going to be in Blitz wins for Gear Strike, whatever Gear Strike is, like an orange gear blitz. Thanks. Can we get a blue gear blitz, please? Daily web free claims. Now, I don't think this means, like, today is Friday. I don't think this means we're going to get 5 shards for him, because this is the Cold-Blooded Orb. So I think there's going to be his orb available in the free claims every day, maybe? I don't know what this is going to mean. This data mines are not always 100% correct. And select offers. Obviously, this is going to be the way people are going to punish you by getting a bigger Black Knight than you, and he is defense meta better, right? Because he gets 40% increased health, makes him hit harder, makes him tank longer. It's a problem. There's also going to be a web milestone, it looks like, where we're spending incursion energy to earn cold orb fragments. And this is where I want to touch on the new player experience when it comes to this character. So Sword, Satellite, Milestones, and Rank Rewards, a new player like my new account is going to get garbage from that. Blitz wins, I don't have as many teams. I only have 15 save squads. Garbage for that account. Web free claims, I'm here for it. Offers, of course, they want new players to buy those offers. And then the incursion energy, I can't even do the incursion campaign, let alone, you know, spend energy on it. So I think he's going to be very, very punishing to new players who can't get him unlocked because of this method. So as a new player, if you're watching this video and you've got some cores saved up, this is probably, you're going to want to dump it onto him to make sure you at least get the unlock. And everybody else, again, because he's got that the legendary effect, bro, he is definitely cracking it. He is living up to those words. There's also another thing happening, another part of the trap, and that's going to be your dark promotion credits. They've already said he will be available to go from 1 red star all the way up to 7 red star on release. So again, tonight you can start getting red stars on your Black Knight all the way up to 7 red stars. They said there's going to be a 4 red star offer. I don't know if that means it's going to be part of his unlock offer or it's going to be a separate offer, but if that would save you, what is this, 1,100, 2,000, that would save you 3,700 dark promo credits total. I don't know. I don't really like advocating for spending, but what I want to say here is they just released Green Goblin Classic into the Red Stars. I think I got that pulled up as well, just above here. So Green Goblin Classic 6 and 7 Red Stars were added to the Elite Store. Green Goblin is a fantastic character. I know a lot of people jumped on that. Now Black Knight is going to be here for Dark promos all the way up to 7 Red Stars. You should really try and fill out every single yellow star you get for him with a red star. But here's where the trap comes in. Black Knight is a super hard counter to Skrull. I would not be surprised if red stars for Skrull are released in the next week, 2, 3 weeks to try and rebalance it so people keep wanting to go for Skrull, so people buy more dark promotion credit offers, because unless you are a spender or you've been farming DPCs from the get-go, you're probably not swimming in dark promotion credits. So this is to get the mid-level spender, the small spender, to try and get some dark promotion offers. That's it for the traps. Don't spend your cores right away. Wait for Monday. Hopefully the orb's going to be in there. If I get confirmation from that, I'll post in the Discord, hey, we got confirmation. His orb will be available all the way until the Paint the Town Red or whatever that event starts. If I don't get confirmation for that by like Saturday, I'm probably going to pin that in the Discord as well. Hey, we couldn't get confirmation. You know, this is something you could do, but just be warned, like sometimes they pulled orbs before an event like that starts. We don't know. It'd be really scummy. They'd get a lot of pushback if they did that, so hopefully that won't be the case. But that's it, guys. That's it for this video. The Black Knight traps. I think this character is going to make them a lot of money. Hopefully you got a lot of cores and you're able just to get them. Hopefully you got a really developed roster. You're going to be able to kill it on the Sword Satellite. Hopefully you're the right level so you can actually do the Incursion Campaign energy. We'll find out. Look, as somebody who's now the ranked 1 Crucible player in the world, that's right, that's me. Got video on that soon. I am terrified of what this player is going to do to my experience, and I'm hoping that everybody kind of has the same experience so it doesn't like ruin the game for anyone in particular. It just kind of makes it a little bit more miserable for all of us instead of miserable for a few and fine for others. We'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys are feeling on this Friday, and stay tuned. We'll have a blog video coming up when the blog goes live, and that's going to be a big one. It's a fun blog today, guys. Take care, have fun. We'll talk soon. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.